welcome to Is This Still Tasty? This is where I take foods that I grew up with and try them again and see if they're still as tasty as what I remember. The only caveat is that they're things that I shouldn't have tasted or eaten in the last 20 years, or at least remembered eating in the last 20 years. So let's get started. This morning it is actually breakfast time here at Fatscraps' house, and so I thought we would start out with Spam. Spam, we're all familiar with it. It is an American favorite. It's famous in its own way. And when I was growing up, of course, it didn't have this nice pull top tab, but it had that key that you'd wrap around and wrap off the metal and take that off. So before we open this, I thought it'd be kind of fun to look at what's actually in here, because I think Spam was invented way back before healthy eating was ever invented or cholesterol was ever invented. So that's probably why we ate so much of it and why it was so tasty. So here, just a couple things here. Spam has 30% of your saturated fat for the day, 13% of your cholesterol, and 34% of your sodium for the day. So you can see why it's so tasty. According to this, that there are 6 servings in this, and each serving is 180 calories. So like I said, today it's breakfast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Spam and I'm going to taste it first before I cook it. And then I'm going to fry up some cubes of it and all that and scramble it with some backyard fresh eggs, and we'll go from there. My drink of choice this morning, of course, is coffee, because it is breakfast time. So, l'chaim. All right, let's open up our Spam. Nice pull tab here. Ooh. Okay. So, here it is. It looks the same, I guess, as I remember. Let's see how you get this out of the can. Well, I don't know if that's going to work, so I'll take my knife, go around here, and get this out. There we go. Ooh, doesn't that look tasty? Okay, well, let's take a little bit here and take a little slice. I'm sure this is, and let's taste a little bit of this Spam. I'm sorry to say that this is still pretty tasty. I mean, how can you go wrong with fat and salt? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some of this and cube it up and fry it up in a fry pan, scramble it with a couple eggs, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a quandary here because this is so fatty. Do I add some oil to the fry pan or don't I? And the other thing is, I know I'm going to have to add something so that the eggs don't stick. So I'm just going to spray some Pam in the pan and we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try a piece first that doesn't have any egg on it. And it is tasty. So anyway, Spam, it is still tasty. Your Spam and scrambled eggs. Bon appetit. See you next time. Tasty.